Hey guys, long time no see. I literally just like go to work and then go home and read. That is what I do every single day, unless there's something else going on. And if there's something else going on, I just want to be at home reading. That is my life cycle right now. So anyways, we are going to go find some little libraries. I have a bag of books in my backseat to switch out or have extra to leave if it's looking a little empty. But I found 3 in the general area, so we're gonna go scope those out. And then we're also gonna go to Target because they're doing buy 2 get 1 free right now on books. And we need to get that deal. We need to use it as an excuse to buy more books. So let's go. All right, we are at the first one and it's looking pretty full, so I have high hopes. And I have 3 books that I'm going to carry over just in case I find 3 that I like. All right, I immediately see this. I remember when that movie came out. That looks interesting. Oh my gosh, I loved this when I read it in probably middle school. Oh my gosh. All right, I think I'm going to take Ring, Crime and Punishment, and I Am Number 4. That was such a success. I am really happy with that. I'll do a full haul when I get home. But yeah, let's go to the next one. It's getting dark already and it's only like 6 p.m. But I got 3 more books. Mostly kids books here. So I'm just gonna leave these anyways for any adults that come. I'm going to stop at 1 more and then we're gonna go to Target. It's raining a little more now, so I am gonna need my umbrella, but it is not deterring me. We've got my last 3 books and we're gonna go see if there's anything good. But to be honest, I am happy with what I got from the first one. If the other 2 are fails, I'm still really happy with how it went. At least it's not pouring, right? All right, here is the last one. This looks promising. I think I have this already, but I noticed that right off the bat. Okay, I don't think I want anything from this one. Also, I saw a movie. I've never seen a movie in one of these before. I might actually take this little kid's book because it's so cute. I just made it to Target. My initial thoughts are I might get Fourth Wing because I really want to read that. And so, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think there's 3 books out, so I could get the 3 for buy 2 get 1. But they have so many options. I definitely want to consider getting sprayed edges since I am buying new books instead of secondhand ones. So I'm probably most likely gonna get something with sprayed edges, maybe Fourth Wing, unless I decide on something else. But we'll see what I end up with. I'm a sucker for nerd gummy clusters, so I got a bag. Okay, I found the book section. I'm a little worried. I see Iron Flame and Onyx Storm, but not Fourth Wing. So I don't know if I'll be able to do that. This is like exactly what I want though, with the sprayed edges. So, oh my gosh, I'm a little overwhelmed. This is gonna take a while. I see the Sanitarium. I read this, I think in 2022 or 2023, and if I remember right, I think I loved it. So there's a potential book rec for you. I have been eyeing this up, but I just got it on my Amazon Kindle app, so I don't need that. There is a lot of Stephen King, so I don't know, maybe I'll get those. I did find Fourth Wing, but it's just the regular version. I think they're out of the sprayed edges. Even that's pretty. I could do these 2 and One Dark Window. I really want to read that. There's also Quicksilver. I just got the Housemaid by Frida McFadden, off of Thrift Books. I also want to read that. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be way too hard. Obsessed. I could start the Throne of Glass series, but I've only read these first two, so I feel like I should finish that before I do that. But I don't know. I also want to read this, but I do not like when things have a plain coloring like that. I'm doing it. I need to be on a book buying ban. I seriously do, okay? This, I don't know, can you see that? This is my TBR shelf. These are all the books I haven't read. I have another blind date with a book. Let's do a little recap. We went to 3 little libraries and got stuff from 2 of them. The first one was our hit. I believe I saw this first. I don't want to butcher this, but Ring by Koju Suzuki. It also has sprayed edges, so that's cool. I don't know anything about this book. I've never heard of it, but it says that a mysterious videotape warns that a viewer will in 1 week or less, and then after watching that tape, 4 teenagers and a journalist is intrigued by it, and it's his investigation. But that's called Ring. Then I got Crime and Punishment. This has been on my TBR for a long time. It also says it's the new translation by 2 other people, so I don't know what that means, but I got it just in case I still want to give it a go. And then I am number 4. I probably read this around like middle school. I don't remember for sure. It also has the sprayed edges there, but I used to be obsessed with this, so I figured that I could give it a go again. I have a few books on my shelf from my childhood and growing up that I've reread as a 20-something-year-old. I just love to do that. I love to reread. I know what I like. So that is what we got at the first one, and then the second one we didn't get anything, and the third one I just got this little kid book called Bunny and Bear, A Glimpse into Everyday Joys of Friendship, because I thought that, like, just flipping through, it is so cute. I love the illustrations, the color, everything about it. So I can either save this for my future or using it instead of a card for baby showers for any friends or family. And then the big purchase. I seriously was in there for a long time. I don't remember for sure how long I was in there, but I kept going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And then I was like, you know what? I should just get Fourth Wing, because that's what I originally thought. I was really considering the first 3 books of Throne of Glass, but I've only read the first 2 books of ACOTAR, so I felt like I should finish ACOTAR first before I do that. I was thinking about, I don't know how you say it, Phantasma, is that what it's called? One Dark Window. I totally would have gone for Powerless, but that first book wasn't there. I just got, let me show you actually. I had bought a blind date from a book a few months ago from a bookstore at the Grove City Outlets, and I just opened it yesterday, and I ended up getting this, The Coven by Harper L. Woods, which has these gorgeous painted edges, okay? And I saw the 3rd book in this series, same thing, hardcover, painted edges, whatever. So I considered that, but then I couldn't find the second book. I ended up finding the second book, but it was a paperback, and the painted edges were just like a solid color, either purple or blue, I can't remember. But number 1, if I'm gonna own a series, I don't want it to be like half paperbacks, half hardback. Like, I want it all to be the same. I want to get it like all at the same time. It would have bothered me if I had the first and third book but not the second book yet. So that's just personal preference, but I am excited to read this. Though, if I truly love this, then I'll just get the second and third one together. I ended up going with Fourth Wing, and I don't remember if I showed this, but I was only finding the second two books with the sprayed edges. I figured that I could just get the plain first one, and then like have the binding facing us, and then the sprayed edges of the other two facing out on the bookshelf. But when I went up to check out, I found the sprayed edges version, so I ended up getting all of them. Again, it was buy two get one free. They were all the same price. They were all the hardcover sprayed edges. How many times am I gonna say sprayed edges? Okay, so oh my gosh, here's Fourth Wing. We've got dragons on the side. That's like a sunrise, I think, going to the top. Then we have Iron Flame, which is also beautiful. And then Onyx Storm. Oh my gosh. Oops. Okay. If I had to get the plain Fourth Wing, I was just gonna go like this on my shelf, which I might still do, to be honest. I like how that looks, but now I could obviously go like this and have the full set. If you follow me on TikTok, I posted a video saying about books that I was like scared to start because my expectations were so high, and I'm pretty sure there's over 1,000 comments on that video, but the ones about Fourth Wing specifically were all saying to lower my expectations, like have no expectations. And there ended up being some books that I like really want to read because of those comments, and then some I actually took off my TBR because of the comments. But something that stayed consistent was Fourth Wing. Even though everyone was saying whatever about it, good or bad, I still wanted to read this. So it was worth it for me to get the fancy versions. I don't see why I wouldn't like this. Even if it does feel super like YA, Wattpad, whatever, I'm still gonna love it because I love fantasy. That was all of my book adventuring for tonight. I'm gonna stop talking so that I can go read. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Okay, bye!